We are making chicken fajitas today at Pecan Corner. What you're going to need will be 2 large chicken breasts cut up into small pieces. In addition to that, you'll need some black pepper, some chili powder, some garlic powder, and some oregano leaves, along with red wine vinegar, and you'll need some salt, and you will also need some vegetable oil, along with some vegetables. And all of these ingredients will come together, and the first thing that we'll actually do with this is to actually put our chicken into a small bowl, and from there we'll add all of the spices. And once we add all of the spices, we'll add the oil and the red wine vinegar, and we'll actually let that chicken marinate for about 30 minutes before we get ready to cook it. Also, in the meantime, while it's cooking, we'll be cutting up our onions and slicing our sweet pepper, and we'll also be preparing our cheese that we'll use for topping. It's time to put the chicken into the pan. And that looks luscious. It smells really good. I know it's raw chicken, but it smells wonderful. We're going to spread that out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run a little bit of water in the bowl real quick, and then I'm going to pour a little extra water in there because I like to let the chicken really cook really well. And so to keep it from burning, I'm going to let this go here. This is marinated. I've cut the chicken up into very small pieces, and we're going to turn the oven on, or the stove top, and we'll let this chicken cook for about 30 minutes, or as my mother would say, until it's done. While we're waiting for the chicken to cook, we're going to go ahead and put our peppers into a small frying pan. We've already covered that frying pan with some oil. We sprayed on some oil, and then we'll be adding the onions a little bit later. The peppers actually take a lot longer to cook than the onions do. The chicken is almost ready, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the burner for the peppers. And then when they start cooking fairly well, I'll add the onions. The peppers and onions are just, oh, they smell so good. And then the meat is perfectly done. We're going to plate our chicken, and we're going to put our chicken on some gluten-free corn tortillas. And it smells absolutely wonderful. It reminds me of an open air cafe in Telluride, Colorado. And I'll never forget that. It was on my husband and mine's honeymoon. And they had this wonderful open air spot there that had delicious fajitas. And this really tastes and smells just like the fajitas that we had there in Telluride, Colorado. So we have that on there. We're going to put some of our cheese on the fajita. And then no fajita is done until you put some sour cream. And then I like to top off the fajita with some homemade salsa. And this is salsa that I made earlier, or actually back last fall. And I think that these are going to taste as good as those that we had in Colorado. Let me try them here. This is chicken fajitas at Pecan Corner. So good.